Alright, so this one was a little tricky. Right after I stopped recording, I realized that I missed this fillet here, which is why my mask was initially off, but I added that fillet back in, no problem. I added that one after the mirror this time. So, this is a tricky part, and primarily because of this right here. Bend radius is measured on the inside of the bend, which in industry never happens. It says 2-inch constant diameter throughout, so in this case, as soon as I saw it, so I started drawing the center line because I figured, okay, I'm going to do a swept boss, and initially I thought, okay, well, I just need to draw the path because the path always comes first, but also for a circular profile, I don't need to draw the profile itself. In this case, because we're dimensioning, or we're drawing the inside edge, or that's our path, is this inside line, I actually had to draw that circle and made sure it was constrained horizontally as well, and pierces that path so that it can sweep properly. So from there, I also realized as I was sketching that, okay, well, this 1 and this 0.5 dimension appear on both sides, so this is actually symmetric about this line. So after I had swept that through, then I went ahead and made this bottom base here, and then I added in the cutout, the fillets along the corners, and I should have added that base fillet as well, and then I made a plane. So this is something that I picked up on during one of, or I think it was my last tournament round actually. So making a plane from a side view sketch, just as a reminder, the best way to do this that I found is to, again, you're sketching that line that you want at an angle, and then just remember that the plane that you sketched on, so in this case it was my front plane, that normal vector is perpendicular. So that's the one that you want to be selecting. So whichever plane you sketch on, you can sketch your line, and then you select the line and the plane, and it's going to make a plane that is on that line and perpendicular to this front plane as well. So that gave me my mirror plane. I was able to mirror those features over pretty quickly. That went fairly smoothly. In this case, I also went ahead and added in these, or I went back and converted these entities initially. What I could also do is in my initial path sketch, because I have this radius dimension here, I could actually just bisect that circle. So let's go in and do that real quick. So again, as I realize that, oh hey, this is going to be a symmetrical part along that plane, I'm going to just go ahead and add in this center line. I'm going to pick up the midpoint of the circle, and now I don't have to go through and create that extra sketch afterwards. Create that plane. I can just create the plane just by selecting just this line, bring that sketch back up, or converting it into a new sketch if I need to. So just having that already in your sketch, as soon as I realized it, I should have done that, but I went ahead and did it the manual way afterwards. So again, just over 4 minutes for the first time. Let's see what we do second time around.